What's going on? You're hanging out with Death Count. Here I am to talk about the Oculus Rift. If you don't know what that is, it's basically virtual reality video games. That's what it is. And, I've been a gamer for a while. Since I was a kid in the 80s. First console was probably ColecoVision, Atari, Nintendo, and so on. Now, I don't have the time that I used to have. I still play every now and then, but I don't go as hard now is what I used to, have a fiance, we're getting married, kids, this, that. I got it and just don't have the time or all that bullshit. But anyway, I heard about the Oculus Rift, and first thing I thought was, I was a bit of like a skeptic because I remember virtual reality. First time I heard about that stuff was probably in like the early 90s or something. They had this big thing, it was like purple and red, and I never played it, but I thought it was lame because they try to sell you something that's not really it, man, because the technology is not there. So I didn't plan on playing the Oculus Rift. I went into Best Buy at my local store, and a guy had it there. He asked me if I wanted to try it. I was like, yeah, man, I heard about this thing. Like, let's see if it's the real deal. I put it on and immediately was impressed. Impressed by the graphics. I was impressed by how I felt. And what's funny is when you start the demo, you're standing like in this room. It's like a living room of like a rich guy's fucking pad, right? It's like a bachelor pad of some kind, right? And what was so funny is how I felt, because I felt like this is what it feels like to be a ghost, because it tricks your brain into thinking it's real. You know it's not real, but you feel like you are there. You could turn, you could look left, right, up, down, and it feels like it's real in your brain. And because you're in this room, you feel like you want to put your hand out to feel things immediately because it feels so real that maybe you could touch things. So I'm saying that it feels like a ghost because it's like you're in a room, but you look down and you can't see you. You put your hand out, you can't see you. You can speak and you can hear it, but you can't see you, which makes it feel like, wow, it's like I'm a ghost, right? I don't know, it's stupid, but that was my first thought. I feel like I'm a ghost. I did a little bit more of the demo. One of my favorite parts is when I was standing on this ledge, right? I felt like I was in like the game of Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham Knight. Felt like I was in the fucking game, for real. Like you're on a ledge and you're like, holy shit, and then you kind of like tip over and look over, and it feels like your story's up like maybe like 50 stories high. And you look left, and there's a bridge there, and you look right, there's more buildings. First thing I did was put my hand up as if I was holding like a grappling gun, right? So I just shoot out like Batman. But I just couldn't but feel the potential in this technology. Like games like this putting me in Arkham Knight, not just playing Arkham Knight, being in Arkham Knight. Just fucking amazing. Like, I could see the potential there. I really hope it goes somewhere in this technology, because the problem is it's so much fucking money, man. I asked him like how much the Oculus Rift is. He told me $600. I'm like, very pricey. I understand why. It made me feel like I never felt in video games, man. Like I really felt it. Like it feels so real. It's awesome, right? So $600, it's steep, but then he told me that you need a special computer to even fucking play it. And look, I'm not a big technical guy with this shit, so I'm the average man. And I asked him, what do I have to do to get the Oculus Rift working in my fucking house? And he told me, excuse me, my fucking arm's tired from holding this on. The guy told me if I want to get started up, they have this package where I get the computer I need and the Oculus Rift, $1,400. Jesus Christ, man. I'm getting married, got a kid, I'm having a new kid, and how the fuck am I gonna come up with $1,400, right? So I hope in the future they find a way to make it cheaper, inexpensive, because I don't know, man. I can't do it. Like maybe a few years ago I could have did it, but $1,400, man, that's a lot of dough, dude. You know what I mean? That's a lot of dough, and I know it's fun games and shit, but that's a lot of fucking dough. You know what I mean? But what else can I say? One of the good parts about the demo too was when the T-Rex shows up. It feels like you're in this museum, and then a T-Rex turns the corner, and it's in the distance, and it starts walking towards you. And I was trying to be cool. I was trying to be like, whatever, man. I know, but I really felt nervous because it felt really fucking real, man. I knew people were like watching me like in Best Buy, so I was trying to be cool, but I really felt like I wanted to be like, right? But it stops in front of you. It roars, it kneels down, and, I felt it, man. I could see the potential in this technology. Just bring the price down, man, and this is all good, right? Like, I hope this technology moves forward, but they got to find a way to make it more inexpensive, or else this will just be at one guy's house. And then everyone's going to have to go to that guy's house to play. Because the average guy, like me, can't do it, bro. Can't do it. So, thumbs up. Oculus Rift so far, there is potential. I don't think it's there yet. Has to work on hand controls and all this, but it looks good. I liked it. If you guys want to try it out, go to Best Buy. Okay? So, thank you for watching, and we'll talk soon.